It's time now for Better Money with Joel Johnson. Today we're talking about asset allocations as you get closer to retirement. Joel is a certified financial planner and managing partner at Johnson Brunetti. Joel, thank you so much for being here.
Good to be here.
So we're going to start with, we want to decrease the risk, obviously, as you get a little closer. But
Exactly.
People ask, how should I adjust their asset allocation so that they can decrease their risk?
Right. How should they adjust their asset allocation? And basically, as a general rule, you want to decrease risk, getting close to retirement, exactly what you said, which means you want to have less stocks, less things that are volatile.
Okay.
So the stock market goes up and down a lot more than the bond market. So as a general rule, less stocks, more bonds,
5 years
the closer
before,
you get
2
to
years
retirement.
before?
Usually 5 years before you really want to start taking a look at this, because market recovery can sometimes take a few years. You don't want the market to go down just before you retire. So at least 5 years before, start getting more safe. Start moving assets into safer things that can't go down as much, so you don't end up 6 months before your retirement, you're all excited about it, the market goes down and you can take a lot less income from your portfolio.
All right. Scale back on the stocks you own. That's one of the tips that you just said.
Right.
And then you want to look at other investment options like bonds and annuities, real estate.
Bonds, annuities, real estate, things of that nature that are more steady income generating type investments. Now we have to be careful of bonds right now because interest rates are low. So you might want to look at other options. But as a general rule, other investments, bonds, annuities, real estate, all of those things you have to be careful of. You can buy bad bonds, you can buy bad annuities, so be careful. But we want to look towards more steady income type earning assets versus the stocks. So again, we still get the income from them, but they're not tied to this up and down roller coaster of the stock market we see.
And then look at rebalancing your investments once a year.
Right, as a general thumb. General rule of thumb, once a year is a good rebalancing. That way, even if you set a 60-40 mix between stocks and bonds and the market does well, you don't just leave it alone because now you're overexposed to stocks. You want to rebalance that once a year as a general rule. It'll just keep you from being too risky or too conservative.
Okay. So if you have more questions about your individual situation, Joel and his team would love to answer them. You can actually reach them through the email address bettermoney@wfsb.com. Any question is fair game and your team will answer it.
Absolutely. And we go into stocks, bonds, mutual funds. We even review portfolios that people have if they want us to take a look. Sometimes they'll just fax in a statement and we'll take a look and give them a general opinion. We can't be too specific there, but a general opinion on what we think they should be doing coming close to retirement.
All right, there you go. Once again, bettermoney@wfsb.com. Joel, thank you so much for being here.
It's great to be here again.